Percy, 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 the greatest engine in the world. Percy, Percy, his friends with all the boys and girls. Percy is a saddle tank, he chats everywhere. Sometimes he is cheeky, but he's always fair. He lives in Australia, always chats around. Can you hear him coming? Listen for the sound. Percy, Percy, the greatest engine in the world. Percy, Percy, he's friends with all the boys and girls. When he takes all the mail, he is not slow. Turns his little wheels to where he wants to go. Percy's chopping up along a steep bend. He is always happy, he's everybody's friend, and every pony's friend. Percy, Percy, the greatest engine in the world. Percy, Percy, he's friends with all the boys and girls. He's the greatest engine in the world. Skarloey and his friends, all the nerve cage engines, were working on their jobs. They had lived in small engine docks for years. Their shed was a dock one, but there was a time the shed spot would be changed to a siding. This happened when the Duncan trooper came to tell them some news. You have lived here for years and need a change, he said. You're to move to a place away from the sea. Where are we moving to? Asked Skarloey. You'll soon find out. He looked over to Duncan. Will you take your friends to your brother's railway, Duncan? Oh, but me George was got to help him. And there's Douglas helping who try someplace new. Duncan suddenly smiled to himself as he just remembered the Forest of Dean. Skarloey and his friends will help with taking the bricks to the recycle center. I've got something to attend to. What are you doing to help pass the time? Why, you'll see when I get back. He winked at his friends, giving them a sign saying he had an idea. So he steamed out of small engine docks, steaming all the way to Tala. As if by magic, Lady appeared. "Good morning, Duncan," she said. "Where are you going to?" "I like to visit the Forest of Dean," said Duncan. "I want to visit the mine. Good luck." So Duncan went through the tunnel that led to an adventure. On the other side of the tunnel, he found himself in Wilbert's railway. There was the narrow cage line leading him to the woods. He saw Wilbert who passed. "Hello, Duncan. Visiting my railway as usual?" "Yes, I am. I got the mine to visit." He told Wilbert about the moving day and warned her where to live in. "I went visiting the village shed yard once when I came to Tasman Super. The second time when I was out with the goats. There's a shed where Greendale lives. So you and your friends might live there." "Aye, that's a good idea. Let me think of what to do in the mine. My driver told me he went to art class. He was good at it, and maybe can draw where we used to live." Off went Duncan. As he went through the woods, his friends came up. Peter, Sam, and Sir Handel had snuck away when they were to shunt the trucks. "Oh, and you two? What are you doing here?" "We want to see what this is like, the Forest of Dean. What are you doing?" "Wait and see. Come on, to the mine." "Hey, my driver and Sir Handels went to art class too." "Yeah, they want to draw where we're heading." "Ooh, right, come on." I wonder why all the engines come here the secret way. I can't tell you. They do, but I do not. When we got to the mine, the coals began to draw. They were finished. Whew! Oh, we better give it to the thinking trooper with the others. I'll send them back by spook. Oh, that was fast. Let's explore what else we haven't seen. They were heading to Trooper to find Tannenden's railway. The mine was what they wanted to see, if it was still there. It wasn't. It was covered up decades ago with grass. They still remembered what Silk had been through. They wanted it to be Luton Rupert. Talks have it that it was a secret. Huh? Huh? Oh? They steamed on and came to the seaside. To their surprise, there was a line which Wilbert used to come here. They knew this was the seaside he liked. Then they headed home, but they didn't, when as if by magic a tank engine appeared. It was Lady who was visiting Wales. Would you like to steam through this thick kloof of bushes, Lucy? She asked. It'll be better than the journey back. Oh, is that all? coop, he went through the coop of the bushes. Just as he expected, he found they were back in the woods of Tala. He arrived at small engine docks where the other engines were ready to move. "Good, Juicy, just in time to move to your new home," said the thinking spooker. "We hope you like it in the village." Oops. They did. When they got there, they could see Greendale sheds. "This is perfect," they said. Small engine docks has a new look. There are some new sidings and a coop bunker. It is to be a rest spot to turn around, and the thinking trooper was pleased when one of the engines had a crew. Isn't that neat? As they slept, Duncan saw the drawings put up in their new shed. "It's just to let us remember the times when we worked in small engine docks. And all I thought about it I realized that we would be wet from the waves. I'll bet we Georgia would like to visit. Percy! 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 The greatest engine in the world! Percy! Percy! His friends with all the boys and girls! Percy is a saddle tank, he trucks everywhere. Sometimes he is cheeky, but he's always fair. He lives in Australia, always trucks around. Can you hear him coming? Listen for the sound. Percy, Percy, the greatest engine in the world. Percy, Percy, he's friends with all the boys and girls. When he takes all the mail, he is not slow. Turns his little wheels to where he wants to go. Percy's chopping up along a steep bend. He is always happy, he's everybody's friend, and every pony's friend. Percy, Percy, the greatest engine in the world. Percy, Percy, he's friends with all the boys and girls. He's the greatest engine in the world.